Hello there and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. I am playing as Korea. I've just finished a war with Mongolia, currently annexing one of my vassals, Shoni, which give me complete control of this island. I've just had a call to arms. Yusugi's asked me to go to war with the Japanese leader. Okay, I guess I'll have to do that. Production research flawed. The new techniques in our production are rumoured to be flawed, and several leading nobles argue that we should discard them and go back to the old and tried methods instead. Oh, we just lose 10 prestige. It's pretty high. Now, that war's caught me completely off guard, so to try and get my navies to safe ports before anything bad happens to them. And unfortunately, my armies couldn't be further away. So I'll get them starting down. And let's see where this war takes us. Slowly move my galleys and my ships into one area so I can safely get my units across. Looks like now's a good time. I'll chuck them all into the South Korean Sea. There's my armies going. They're making their way. Obviously I'm going to take some losses at the start here, but that's fine. My vassal is doing their job. Oh, it's still... I do keep annexing during war. I thought that stopped. Okay. Question is, what land are they going to give me out of this war? I'm almost back. It's a long trek from one side of the country to the other. Rightful ownership. Of late, one of our subjects has seen fit to remind us of the tensions caused by us owning land in Chara that they view as rightfully theirs. Handing it back to them would show us to be a benevolent power. However, such a move could also weaken us. Which one is Chara, that big one? I don't like how it's going to split my area, so I'm going to say it is ours and always it will be. But to make it up to yours, I will improve relations. There we go. Alright, one army is ready to do the cross. And now on Japanese land, I'll take back my provinces, and the second one is now crossing. Alright. Let's take the war to them. I've got my lands back, which is good. Hopefully they'll give me one or two of these provinces as a thank you for joining the war. You'd only hope so. They're sending armies into my area, but that's fine. I'll take this land first, and then I'll double back and clean them up. And I'll make it so they can't get past. That pathway is already blocked, so they can't go that way. I believe. Oh, there's that war over. That was quick. What have they done? So Yusugi gets some land from both parties. And dun, dun, dun. I got absolutely nothing out of that wall. However, the fall of Kyoto. Narihiro II has utterly defeated the shogun and will crown his brilliant campaign by having the emperor name him the new shogun, becoming the hereditary military dictator of Japan. Only time will tell whether the Yusugi shogunate will be more successful than its predecessor when it comes to the task of solidifying the warring clans. That's interesting. Japanese tea culture. The tea drinking is far from a new element in Japanese culture. The continued development of the Japanese tea ceremony during the 16th century, however, has led to the drink now becoming commonplace throughout Japanese society. So the price of tea and incenses has increased. Okay. Now I'll get my trade fleets going back to what they're doing. I'll keep one army here in Japanese land, and I'll send one other army back to the mainland. Ooh, I'm losing my Great War status. That's a bit disappointed they didn't give me anything out of that. Yusugi are probably about to become an enemy soon, as there's not much land left to take. Except now I can't declare war on these guys. For another 14 years. Oh, I can make Yusugi my rival. I have to, I've got no choice. Oh, it was good times. But all good things eventually come to an end. Okay, so Shoni has integrated into our land with annexation, using 5 prestige. However, when a smaller country gives up its independence to join a greater realm, there is a lot of adapting, and while some parts are easy, the administration of the realm will still need to expand to accommodate all possibilities. So my diplomatic reputation is lowered by 3 for 10 years. I don't really want that cavalry unit. I've got some new ships out of that. 3 new transports. Is there more than that? And this ship. Let's get all these new ships consolidated and see what we've got. First of all, I'm over my limit. I've got 1 ship too many. I don't want that. I'll get rid of the bark and the galley. They can go. You can declare one Jianshao now. I'll keep them together. I'll send them all to Jinju. Conversion's done. Got a few more to do, but there's not much benefit really doing it now. My religious unity is maxed out. Send my transport up to Yukjin. Build a great palace. Monarchs were often struggling with ways to subdue the nobility. The rise of firearms reduced the nobles' role as warriors, but left them with, in the eyes of the monarchs, too much idle time. Some monarchs created great new palaces with elaborate court rituals to dazzle the nobles and keep them occupied. Versailles is the greatest expression of this movement. This was an event not too long ago, so I'm guessing building a second great palace. And I'll do for an extra 50 ducats, I'll get an extra 5 prestige. Okay. Now, what was I saying? I'm going to build one more cog. It'll give me 24 cogs. I mean, expand my armies a little bit. I don't need my forts anymore. Ming's gone into another regency. You know what? For the time being, I'm just going to sit on this royal marriage. I just wonder if they're in a regency. Will stability issues for their crown maybe cause something to happen there? Let's just let's find out. Jian Shao. Oh, I've got to check my subjects. I just did a... So Caution's Liberty Desire is getting a little bit high. No, I already am improving relations there. Not that I can do much more. Yeah, can I lay a claim on this little place? I can. I'm going to build a spy network here. No effect, I might as well just do the quickest one, which is Bargusen. Yusugi has now announced me as their rival, as they would. Not many buildings really worthwhile building at the moment. They've got pretty damn good income, so I might start expanding my armies a little bit. How many diplomatic relations do I have? 3 out of 5. So I might attack Jiansha, I might even vassalize them. I can get military tech. Before I do that, how are institutions going? Slowly spreading. Alright. Miltech 11, Matchlock Musket. The arquebus proved to be a very effective weapon for armor penetration. The result was that armor began to get heavier to resist its fire. A larger musket could deliver a heavier round, offering better armor penetration. So it increased my combat width. Cavalry shock, no, cavalry fire, and infantry shock, and I can build a weapons manufactory. What is a weapons manufactory? I don't know what a weapons manufactory is. Is that manufacturing buttons? Does that just do all manufactories now? For example, Bagdanap. Ah, I get it. So they've changed the interface a little bit since I last played. And this is just a catch-all manufacturer, I think, to boost whatever works in whatever province. New cog is ready, so I've got 24 transports. So what I might do, I might build 2 more artilleries for each army. I don't really need a spy in Ashikaga at the moment. That's interesting. Ashikaga's independence is guaranteed by Yusugi. That is interesting. I'll get my galleys to come down. Escort my transports. might try from now on. I might keep my galleys and my transports together for security. See how that works. So I should be able to build a spy network. Build a claim in Okinawa, which I have done. And I will declare war on Okinawa, or on Ryukyu. And let's land my troops there. I hope my 10 galleys will be enough to protect the transports. Let's land these guys. Ming annexed Divet, so they're no longer. If you have a bit of extra support, I will bring my trade ships in. Got a few more ships than I thought they're going to have. Cultural unrest. The ongoing oppression and exploitation of the minority population in one of our provinces has finally reached its boiling point. The citizens of the province are up in arms against our rule. This is Hyuga. Let's try and negotiate. I'll take extra autonomy. I'm not too fussed about that. That battle is going well. They put up a good fight, I'll give them that. Okay, well, these guys can go back to doing what they were doing now. There's no risk any longer. But I've got a new event, two of a kind. This is the botany one again. Our Queen Consort Jonghu has impressed many men and women at court with her sharp wit and extensive knowledge of the natural world. She has long been a collector of tomes on botany and chemistry, and she corresponds with several of our generation's brightest minds. Currently, one of these scientists are visiting our court as per our Queen Consort's invitation. They can be found discussing all sorts of new theories far into the wee hours of the night. Queen Consort Jonghu has asked us to make the scientist an offer, claiming that she would make a much better advisor than the Master of Mint, Sado Cho, we currently employ. Well, Sado Cho is my inflation reduction dude, so I'm going to say he can just work a bit harder and I'll get 50 admin power. This siege shouldn't go on for too long. Oh, Kono decided to send their little army to help out. That's nice of them. Not really necessary, but each their own. I wonder, who are Ming's enemies at the moment? None. Interesting. Anyway, back to local affairs. Alright, that is done. Let us get peace. I think I'll just take over the whole island rather than annex them. I'll take their 20 ducats. And that'll be it. Sneaky little war. Get a little bit of more land. They're animists. As long as I keep my army there, they'll remain happy, which is good. Pour that one up. Now, Kayushayan is a Japanese culture. 7% now. I wonder if I should make that accepted. I think I will. 7%'s enough. Accept that culture. Alright, now so my next logical target is going to be Janshao. Now that the Oirat, they've taken over Mongolia completely. It's an interesting development. You know what, maybe I might just start building a spy network there as well. Okay, with the coring of Okinawa on its way, I think I will end this episode there. Next time I might go attack someone else. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate the support, and I hope to see you next time. Take care out there.